And you mentioned COVID. So when it comes to COVID, one, how are you all protecting yourselves when you're out in the
So out in the streets, we all have our masks. Every officer have masks. We have issued them gloves. Officer Williams is showing his mask. We've issued sanitizers to them. Every station, because we have 3 stations, 3 districts. Every district, it has a screening section where everyone has to come and get screened before they start their duties for the day. We have protocols in place if anyone believes that they have been exposed to someone with COVID-19. We have measures in place for them getting tested as well as them being quarantined. But the reality is, we don't know everyone who is exposed. Our job is safety, public safety, number one. So we have to make contact with the citizens at times. If an arrest has to be made, the officers still have to do their job. But we do have protocols in place. We also try to limit the amount of contacts we have to have by doing online reporting. So we have measures in place to try to reduce the amount of contacts, but inevitably, some of them or a lot of our officers are going to get exposed. I believe right now we have 31 officers that have tested positive. And with all of the protests that are going on, a lot of people aren't wearing masks. Our officers are there on the front lines. All of those play a factor in them getting exposed. So we're doing our best.
So what do you do in the case of if you have to arrest someone or take someone in right now? Because that's personal contact.
It is, but that's the job that we signed up for. We have gloves, we have PPE gear for them. However, if it's something that happens in the blink of an eye, we have to act. We have a duty to act, So, and that's the key thing that I wish. I understand what happened with George Floyd. We all saw what happened. It's devastating. I don't agree with it. Our department doesn't agree with it. But we also have to understand that not all officers are like that. And we put our lives on the line every day. And we're still doing it because this is the profession that we chose.